Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. Today I will continue with the topic presented last time in this video. Today we are going to take a closer look at the relationship between infinity and eternity. The existence of infinity is mathematically supported. We have seen that in the previous videos. In continuation, we can induce that infinity requires eternity to exist. Similarly to the fact that the existence of time requires an object or energy and motion. Given that infinity and eternity exist integrally, statistically speaking, the probability of God's existence in the infinite eternity does exist. And it would be absurd to argue that the probability of God's non-existence can be included in this assumption, because existence and non-existence are mutually exclusive. Now we may ask, who or what is God? To answer this question is far more difficult than answering the question, what does universe look like, or what it is as a whole? At this point, I cannot help looking pitifully at the religions and churches that characterize God as a father who authored a finite version of the Bible, bound not to develop, and of course limiting humans in how and what they think. Equally absurd is their teaching that God created only two genders, or that the woman is inferior to the man. By preaching this, the religions and churches deny the omnipotence of God. Today, more than ever, we hear about the expanding LGBTQ, which testifies to God's incomprehensible diversity of creation and subsequently a variety of genders. The religionists and churchists, as I call them, contradict themselves by criticizing and even condemning them to eternal suffering in hell. Instead, shouldn't they practice harmony, tolerance, and love? In short, the religionists and churchists misrepresent the real God in a similar way as did other ancient religions. Now let us get in touch with the real God. As I have mentioned in this video, we actually are parts of God, and so is everything else, because God is omnipresent. To communicate directly with God, all we need is to attune ourselves, our part of God, to the rest of God. Yes, this will take a little of sacrificing your time and patience, during which God will surely reveal its presence to you directly. Now notice that I am not referring to God as he or she, or father or mother or whatever, but rather, all inclusively, I refer to him as it. First, you will need to find a quiet, serene place with a soft meditation music in the background that you can easily find on YouTube and even download it. You can also subscribe to YouTube Premium, which is very cheap, so you will not be interrupted by advertisements. Further, I recommend that you remove your clothes as much as possible, or even completely, so that your blood circulation flows without restraints. Then, I recommend that you sit down in a lotus position, as shown in this picture. You can also watch this video to learn more details about the proper body position and breathing conducive to relaxed meditation. After about 10 minutes, begin your conversation with God in a loud voice by saying, "O Supreme Being, Superconsciousness, or God, if you really exist, please start revealing yourself to me. I really want to know you." You can say additional things, whatever else comes to your mind, and then remain silent for about 15 minutes. During that time, let your mind be free to receive any images or sounds and pay close attention to them. At the end of about 15 minutes, write down any thoughts or visions you may have had and return to your normal daily activities. I recommend that you do this exercise 3 times a day, each time for about 30 minutes. The first time, do it early in the morning, as soon as possible after you wake up. The second time, do it at midday before lunch, and the third time just before you go to sleep. Do this every day and write down any thoughts you may have during these exercises, as well as dreams that you might have at night. So go ahead and try it. I have done it, and my life will never be the same. After a week or two, please share your experiences with us by writing them below this video, and please stay tuned for our next videos by subscribing to our channel. If you like this video, also please click on like. Thank you very much.